baby, J-Rocc is here. It is time for the great one, the YouTube People's Champ. Oh, to do another reaction, baby. Did Cedric The Entertainer really steal Katt Williams' joke? Let's find out.
J-Rocc has come back to YouTube.
What is happening in with the millions and millions of J-Rocc fans from all over the world? That's right, baby. J-Rocc is here. As you guys know, y'all saw yesterday, Katt Williams set the internet world on fire when he did his interview with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay podcast. And he called out a lot of folks as he's saying he's exposing the lies that were being told. Some by Steve Harvey and by so many others. J-Rocc ain't gonna name them all. Go check out the interview if you want to know. But there was one specific thing that jumped out at the great one, and that was the fact that Katt Williams says that Cedric The Entertainer stole one of his jokes. And he claims that Cedric The Entertainer stole it verbatim. He just turned what Katt was using in his joke from a car to a spaceship. And so J-Rocc found this, came across this video online. J-Rocc is going to give credit to the content creator that found it. Brother by the name of Yelm Stacy. I'll put the link to the video in the description down there. Y'all can go check out, subscribe to him, and tell him that J-Rocc, the YouTube People's Champ, sent you his way. But with that being said, he found the footage of Katt Williams' joke. J-Rocc remembers Comic View, all right, because Comic View was a huge thing on BET back in the 90s. It gave young up-and-coming comedians a chance to get their name out there. J-Rocc remembers D.L. Hughley as the host, and then they got Cedric The Entertainer, and then I believe it was Don D.C. Curry. Then it was either Samore or Bruce, one of them. Samore was the host, Ricky Smiley was the host, Arnez J was the host of Comic View. And so Katt Williams was on Comic View. Now, J-Rocc says this. The backdrop, I haven't seen the full video, but it looks like to me that the backdrop that Katt Williams is on looks like Ricky Smiley was the host. So this would have been after Cedric The Entertainer had left and gone to Hollywood or whatever. So I don't know as far as timeline wise. I don't know. It could have been when Cedric was the host, because when DL was the host, the backdrop, the stage looked real different. And then when Cedric was the host, they kept changing it each season. And so when we check out the video, I might be able to see exactly, okay, who was the host when Katt did this joke. And that might give J-Rocc a little insight on whether or not Cedric actually stole the joke, borrowed the joke, was inspired by the joke. But we gonna check it out and see. But before we do that, make sure you lay it smack it down on that subscribe button. Make sure if you enjoy the people's content, you hit that thumbs up button, letting the YouTube algorithm know that you're enjoying the content, and hit that super thanks button. J-Rocc appreciate any and every donation you want to give to the people's channel, YouTube People's Channel. All right, let's waste no more time. All right, showtime.
Oh man, so I recently covered a video with Katt Williams calling out comedian Cedric The Entertainer on Club Shay Shay, saying that he stole a joke from him from back in the days. I'll catch y'all up with that later, but first thing first, initially I played the clip of Cedric The Entertainer doing a joke that Katt Williams said that was stolen from him. But since then, I did stumble across Katt Williams performing this joke on Comic View. Now I want you guys to be the judges. Let me know if you think Ced stole this joke from Katt.
You ever had your car radio up so loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off? It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
Okay, let's see if they pan out. All right, that looks like when Cedric was the host. That's what it looks like.
And
think
now
Cedric
once
was the
again,
host.
here goes Cedric the Entertainer doing his joke from Kings of Comedy.
They gonna move to the moon. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all move to the moon, damn it, we coming to the moon. Oh, we'll be right behind y'all in space shuttles with Cadillac grills. Nigga just rolling, one headlight out. Tags be all wrong. All base. Y'all know we'll drive a space shuttle too. That's right up our damn alley. A space shuttle is long. Ain't scared no black folk. We'll drive a space shuttle. We grew up driving long cars. We'll drive a space shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. We get us a cigarette. We be in a space shuttle like it's a 72.
Okay, so both of them was in the car. That's the premise of the joke. Music being too loud, you gotta turn it down. It may be something to that, or it may be just too vague to say that he stole the joke. What y'all think? But like I told y'all, let me catch y'all up with what led to this point with these clips being resurfaced.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Ced's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi. And this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
Now, I'm reading Katt Williams won Cedric the Entertainer's Anheuser-Busch Best Los Angeles Comic Award. Did you win that award, won Katt Williams? It's a simple yes or no. It's not a rhetorical question.
It's a question that probably should have been asked to Cedric the Entertainer.
I'm asking you. I got you here, though.
I know. I couldn't believe Cedric didn't get asked that question. You steal a dude's joke and then give him an award, and then 10 years later you don't know nothing about it. Hey, but I promise you this.
What?
If he sees me again before he sees you, he'll be talking different when you see him. That's for certain. That's the difference. That's what these comics understand, is that I'm not doing nothing for clout. I don't even recognize clout. But eventually the Lord is gonna let me and you be in one hallway. A lot of these dudes go.
But you did win the award. How did the award help your career? It had to help something, Katt.
Nope. Nope.
God, come on, Katt.
I didn't remember it happened to you, just said it. How can Cedric give you an award that was worth something? Everything Cedric and Ricky Smiley ever been in got canceled for not being funny.
Damn, boy, what y'all think? What y'all think? Now, if you want to see the rest of that, go ahead and check out Club Shay Shay on YouTube and all that good stuff. Now, as this is going viral, Cedric the Entertainer stepped into the comment section of one of these vlogs and said this right here. Says revisionist history. Regardless of whatever Katt's opinion, my career can't be reduced to one joke Katt Williams claims as his. Now, y'all know this boy, man. He got all these damn typos. Y'all know he mad. He says, I've been in over 40 movies. My specials and brand speaks volumes for who I am. The people I put on, including Cat in the Hat at the Gibson Amphitheater. And all that tough talk is corny as funk. I'm a grown-ass man and none of that ish gonna go like you think. You do you over there and I got this over here. Now this ain't the first time that Ced has addressed this on social media. He says, Cat attack to all my peoples hitting me about a Katt Williams commentary. I say no sir, that joke has roots tied into so many of my other jokes. To know me is know most of my jokes are very similar animated characters acted out of sense of humor. I've had jokes stolen. I've had similar premises to others as well, but that joke has DNA that's over 30 years specifically from me. Cigarette hanging from the lip and all. Check out what Ced had to say right here.
What up, y'all? What's up? It's Ced. I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6-7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, you know, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, you know, that may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, you know, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving a space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the space shuttle. It's my joke, dog. So that's what I believe it to be. So, all right.
J-Rocc says this. To what Cedric the Entertainer just said, he said he never seen Katt Williams do a space shuttle joke. Well, that's because Katt Williams' joke was about a car. That's number one. So it wasn't about a spaceship. So the vehicle that was being used in the jokes obviously were different. From the backdrop of where Katt Williams was doing here, or Cat in the Hat rather, was doing his joke, it looked like, based on the screen, Cedric could have been the host, or maybe it was Ricky Smiley. It's kind of tough to say, but it was around that time frame that may have been what Katt is talking about. I can't remember exactly what year this was. Now, J-Rocc says this. Kings of Comedy came out in 2000. Cedric the Entertainer, he was the host of Comedy View, I want to say 95, 96, if I'm not mistaken. And so, if Katt Williams was on there before the year 2000, then yeah, it's possible that Cedric could have been inspired by the joke. All right, it's like Cassidy said in his song "I'm a Hustler," when he used Jay-Z's hook "I'm a Hustler." He said, "Jay made it a hot line, I made it a hot song." So maybe that's what Cedric the Entertainer was doing, right? Maybe Katt Williams made it a hot line. Cedric the Entertainer was more popular. He turned it into a hot song. They're not the same joke as far as how they're being, told. Two different jokes, but they're similar as far as, the animations and rolling down the windows. Now, Cedric the Entertainer didn't pop the hood, run down the, the street with the car. But, if Cedric the Entertainer did steal the joke, J-Rocc says, okay, you don't think there's comedians that have stolen his jokes, Cedric the Entertainer's jokes? All right? You look at entertainment today, how many artists R&B artists that came after Michael Jackson, you can clearly see were heavily influenced by Michael Jackson. Right? How many rappers were heavily influenced by Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z? The list goes on and on. All right? How many folks in the wrestling game? Hulk Hogan, inspired by superstar Billy Graham. All right? The Nature Boy Ric Flair, woo! Inspired by the Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. The list goes on and on. People before you, look at the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. His basketball game, very influenced by Michael Jordan. All right? So people always are going to look at those who came before them, draw some inspiration, and maybe say, hey, let me tweak that a little bit and make it my own. Kane was the brother of The Undertaker. They had similar finishing moves. J-Rocc says this. It worked. Okay? It worked. All right? J-Rocc don't think the joke was all that funny for either one of them, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, Katt, if you had to ask me which one was funnier, I have to say Katt was funnier because he had more, animations going along with it. But Cedric is exactly right. His career is bigger than one joke. He's had a lot of great jokes. I thought Cedric was one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. I don't know whether he wrote it or not. I heard him say it, the way he delivered it, because a lot of times it's not just about what you say in comedy, it's about how you say it. His delivery a lot of times made things funny. All right, the fact that he and I are from different parts of the country, or from relatively the same parts of the country rather, I connect with a lot of things that Cedric the Entertainer say. So if he stole the joke or borrowed it or was inspired by it, big deal, who cares? All right, J-Rocc is not gonna get in all of the stuff Katt Williams was talking about. All right, J-Rocc don't know about nothing about that. All right, okay, people being bought out and paid in Hollywood. Other breaking news, water is wet. All right, so the fact of the matter is that if you ask me, did he steal the joke? I'm not gonna say he stole it verbatim like Katt does, but I'll say that if he did steal it, it was Katt's was funnier, but if Ced stole it, okay. I think Ced pretty much ended it when he said, bro, my career is bigger than one joke. Like, that joke did not make Cedric the Entertainer who he was. All right, that wasn't even one of his funniest jokes. And so, be that as it may, there's a lot of recycling that goes along in Hollywood with movies and TV shows and all that other stuff. A lot of ideals are recycled and repackaged. All right, so it is what it is. All right, it's kind of like Ross and Chandler and the Friends when they were arguing over whose Playboy, the joke that was printed in Playboy, whose joke it was. It's like, does it matter at the end of the day? So, but with that being said, y'all let me know your thoughts. You think Cedric stole the joke? Does Katt have legitimate gripe, or is he just being petty? You tell me what you think in the comment section. Post your comments down below. Let J-Rocc know. So I've just reacted to this video. No rhyme intended on that line. If you enjoyed the Great One's reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified when it is time to be electrified. Thank you for joining J-Rocc. Stay tuned for the next video. Mamba, GG, and Wakanda forever. Rivers What J-Rocc?